look at the big picture. A chance of rain between 4 o'clock in the morning and 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, there's some disagreement between the forecast models, and you can see why. It's kind of drying up everywhere north of the Virginia-North Carolina state line. You can see it way on off to the north. It's tending to dry up for right now, but I still tend to think that we'll see some of this rainfall reach on into the region between 4 and 10 o'clock. I'm going to show you this first one. This is a short-term forecast model, and it's updated every hour, which means a little bit lesser accuracy, but it's updated every hour, so that's a good news. We're kind of taking good and bad out of that. This is showing a solid rainfall by 4 o'clock in the morning, becoming a little bit more scattered by 6:30. There's where we are by 8:30, and then by 11 o'clock in the morning, it's moving on off, or 11:30 in the morning, it's moving on off. So that's 12 hours worth of time on that one. I'm going to show you this one, though. This one has next to nothing as far as rain. Little bit of rain skipping on by to the Richmond area and then on up toward D.C. A little breezy overnight for us. These are all wind stream lines moving on through. And then it's got some rain for eastern North Carolina at 7 o'clock in the morning. Stray shower for the Hampton Roads area during the overnight hours. There's where we are by 10 o'clock. Rain is still along the Outer Banks, but even that moves on off. There's where we are 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Temperatures well on up into the 60s, and I'm going low 70s, low to mid 70s for the day coming up on Wednesday. So the rainfall overnight has become a little bit more questionable. I do tend to think that we'll get some more than this, but I don't think it'll be a huge rainfall during the overnight hours coming up into tomorrow morning at 10. There's where we are by 7 o'clock in the evening. Now we move on into Thursday. A little bit better chance of rain because we're going to see this cold front drop on in. Look how warm it is in the upper 50s, around 60 degrees. But then look at Richmond, 38 degrees, so it's 20-some degrees colder behind that front. And look at the wind stream lines. Northwest, we'll have a southerly wind here. So again, this is a real strong cold front dropping on through. It'll drop our temperatures by about 20 degrees in just a few hours. Look at these wind stream lines again. 30-mile-an-hour winds likely gusting to around 40 miles an hour. The cold air really drops in by the end of the day, so much so that there's even a little bit of snow here. And on the longer range version of Future Track, it's got, again, a little bit more snow coming on up into the evening hours. It's not likely to be anything real big. If we do see an accumulation of snow, it would be toward the northern neck and toward Accomack County on the eastern shore. So we'll watch out for that coming up late in the day on Friday, or more likely into Friday evening. Cold start to the day on Friday. We'll likely see highs around 40 or so into the region for the day coming up on Friday. Now we move into Saturday, and we recover. We've got a southwesterly breeze. You can see the wind stream lines here. Temperatures really warm up pretty nicely, and that warm up will continue all the way into the day on Sunday, here in the next 7 days. Tomorrow, again, Wednesday, we're looking at a few showers, mainly during the overnight hours into the morning hours, and then we're looking at a better chance of rain first part of the day. Then it tends to break up and become some scattered wintry mix. We'll see 48 early in the day, but temperatures dropping like a rock throughout the day coming up on Thursday, and they stay down for Friday, and then we'll warm back on up again for Saturday and Sunday.